Ielts vocabulary. Well, it is a very, very vast topic. So today I'll take just one small part of it, vocabulary that deals with environment. Hi, I'm Navneet Chandra. I'm an IELTS and PTE trainer. So let's begin with the vocabulary. Let's see the first word, that is habitat. So what is a habitat? Habitat is a home of plants, animals, various other organisms which live in a conducive environment. So there are many examples, like many organisms live in the lakes, streams, forests, then even deserts, and various other places. So basically, these are called the habitat where they all live. Now, animals are losing their natural habitat due to deforestation. This is a sentence that we've made for habitat. And it's true that the forests are getting destroyed and many commercial buildings are coming up in its place, and it's all becoming concrete now. So because of that, animals are losing their homes. Okay, now next word is biodiversity. So that means different types of plants, animals, a wide variety of them. As we can see also, if you go to the zoo or wildlife sanctuary, so you will see different types of animals, different types of birds, different types of plants, and that is what is called biodiversity. Examples, so there is a forest in which there are different types of trees, then different types of birds, different types of animals. Sentence, human beings are destroying the biodiversity of the planet. That is, they are creating so much of pollution that many of the species are becoming extinct. Okay, now let's see the next one, that is ecosystem. Now, what is ecosystem? It is basically living, non-living things in a specific area or in a region. So, when we talk about grasslands or freshwater ecosystems like lakes, streams, you find different living and non-living things in them. Now, see the sentence. The waste thrown in the seabed affects the whole marine ecosystem. That is, the entire system in which marine life exists. Okay, now let's see the next word, endangered. Endangered means anything that might go extinct. It might just vanish from the earth. It could be due to hunting, could be due to poaching, could be due to various other factors. Let's make a sentence. The Bengal tiger is an endangered species. Endangered means which is in danger of becoming extinct. It might just vanish from the face of the earth due to overhunting. So the next is vegetation. Vegetation is basically some plants or trees grown over a large area. So mangrove forests you'll find near lakes or swamps where there is plenty of water. Then there are forests which are found only in the mountains. Then the vegetation in the deserts, basically bushes. So all these are the different kinds of vegetation. And let's see the sentence. The vegetation in your backyard looks lush green during spring. So springtime, as it is known for greenery. Next is single use. Single use means use it only once and then dispose it off. So examples are plastic bags, straws, then packaging of food. That's not supposed to be used again. Sentence, a great deal of single use containers end up being reused. So it does happen. Then landfill. Now, what is landfill? Landfill is a place where waste is buried in the ground. Municipal solid waste landfills, that is the waste that comes from the households, and it's also industrial waste landfills. So part of the waste was recycled and the rest was sent to a landfill. So next is renewable, generally used for energy, sources of energy. There are renewable and non-renewable sources of energy. So renewable resources are better since these can be renewed, like solar energy, wind power energy, hydro energy. There are non-renewable energies like coal, gas, oil, which are not renewable. Once they get depleted, they will just finish off. So we have to look for renewable sources of energy and use more of them. Like these days, most of the people are using solar energy to harness electricity. Now let's see the sentence. Renewable energy sources are important for addressing climate change and air pollution as they have a very low or zero carbon footprint. That is, they do not cause a lot of pollution. Okay, now let's go to the next. Now, what is a carbon footprint? Carbon footprint is increase of carbon dioxide due to activities carried on by people or companies or organizations. Now, what are the main causes of carbon footprint? So, transportation basically lets out fumes, fuel, and leading to pollution. Food production, obviously, various factories, industries, they let out a lot of waste. Use of electricity at home or commercial units, family size. Every person lets out a lot of carbon dioxide, and there are many more. So, the sentence is countries worldwide are taking significant steps to reduce their carbon footprints so that pollution on the earth becomes less. Next is fossil fuels. These are made from decomposing plants and animals. They are found in the Earth's crust. So these are the normal traditional fuels that we are using, that is coal, oil, natural gas. Now, the sentence is most of the world uses fossil fuels such as coal, gas, and wood as their major energy sources. But these will soon get depleted, so it is better to start using renewable sources. Okay, next we go to global warming. So, global warming, we are all aware, the increase in Earth's temperature, which is caused by certain gases. So, what happens if global warming takes place? The sea level increases, the glaciers melt. The sentence to stop the meltdown, we must slow global warming. Greenhouse effect. Next word. The greenhouse effect occurs when gases in Earth's atmosphere trap the sun's heat, making the Earth much warmer than it would otherwise be. So, what are the examples? We can take one example of a glass house where plants are kept inside, maybe in a colder region where otherwise they would not survive. So, to trap the heat from the sun, these plants are kept inside, and this is called a greenhouse effect. That is, the heat will not be let out, it will be trapped inside the glass for the plants to grow and survive. Okay, now let's see the next ozone layer. Ozone layer is a part of Earth's atmosphere that absorbs almost all of the sun's harmful ultraviolet light. But what is happening these days is that the ozone layer is becoming thinner and thinner due to pollution. So it will not be able to contain the ultraviolet light, which is harmful for the people on the earth and also for plants, other organisms as well. It will not be able to contain it if it gets depleted. So the sentence is the ozone layer is getting depleted due to increased pollution on Earth. Next is the food chain. Food chain is a linear event where one organism becomes the food for the other, and then this organism becomes the food for the next, and so the chain continues. For example, you see grass is eaten by a deer, and then that deer is eaten by a tiger. So each living thing is a part of multiple food chain. Now we talk about veganism these days, that people have become vegan. What is that? Where people eat a plant-based diet, they do not eat any animal products, including dairy, eggs, and honey. My next video will again be on vocabulary, dealing with another topic.